Hello guys, welcome to my channel Code with Patrix. So guys, in today's video we are going to learn about set and how to do slicing in list, and we are going to see what is indexing in Python. So let's get started. So we are going to open our PyCharm editor. So you can see that in our last video we have seen what all functions we can use in our list. So if you are not watched that video, I will recommend you to watch that video first. So we are going to now create a file here. So we are going to right click and we are going to create a Python file, and we are going to give a name it as p2 and entering it. And so here we have created a new Python file. So here we are going to see first what is set. So let's comment it to create a new variable. Suppose we are going to give it as a, and in that we are going to save our data, or you can give a name as a data variable name, and we are storing the value in it. So I suppose I am storing here hello, and suppose I am storing some numbers, so 34, 56. So when I print, when I check its type, what type of data is it containing? So for that I'm giving the variable name here. So when I run this, it will show that it is a data type of set, because whenever you store a value in this curly bracket, it will be considered as a list. And one more thing, whenever you run this data variable, it will do not provide you the output in the same order as you have stored the value inside the list. So you can see that it have been changed the it order while printing this data variable. So you can see that in this variable, first we have stored hello, second element we have stored 12, third 34, and fourth 56. So in the output you can see that it is printing the element in the reverse order. So when one more, if I run this, you can see that it have been changing it order continuously. So let it run one more time. So you can see that in set, whenever you run that, it will do not provide you the value output in the same order. It will change its position whenever you store a value in the set and run it. So I hope you understand set. We are going to see how to do slicing in a list. So before that we are going to comment it. So control slash. So after commenting it, so we are going to see what is slicing in list. So we are going to see how to do slicing in list. So for that we are going to create a variable and store a data in a list. And I am storing some value, or I'm so after creating this variable, we are going to print this. We will get this element, and if we want to get this element from this one, and we want to get this only element from one to hello, then how to do that? So for that we are going to use slicing. So we are going to use print li, and for slicing we are going to use this square bracket. So we are going to write 0 colon. We want this element till this hello. So we are going to give this 3. So when I run this, you can see that we will get the element from 1 to hello. So this is what slicing does. It will provide the element from the initial position till the final position which we are giving in this slicing. So whatever you are giving in this square bracket, that is 0 have been the initial position, and 3 is here the final position. So in this li variable, that is, it will provide the element which are from 0 to 3. So this is what slicing does. If you do not give 0 here, you are simply doing colon colon 3. Then also it will provide the element till 3. So because in the initial it by default taking 0 here, so we do not have to provide 0. So if you are, and another way, if you want to get a element only of second position, if you are giving this li and you are targeting the second position, when we run this we will get the element which is present in the second position. You will understand this more properly. So before that, let's see how what is indexing. So let's comment it, and now we are going to see what is indexing in Python. So I have taken an image here to explain you what is indexing. Suppose assume that we have stored this everything, every value in a list, and this whatever value we are storing in the list, in data the square bracket, it will be considered as a data type list. So if I am doing this element dot that li dot 0, so I will, let's create a variable and store these all values so you can understand it more clearly. So let's do that. So let's creating a variable. We are going to creating a variable name a b or v dot idx, and we are going to store value in a list. Suppose first I am storing red, second is green, and third I suppose I am storing yellow, fourth value is orange. So suppose I am storing some value in it. Okay. Then the last value, let's give it as black. So when I run this, that idx, when I run this, you can see that it will be printing these all elements what have been present in the idx variable. So there is then one more function in Python which helps to check the length of an idx variable, whatever variable, if you want to check its length. Length function count how many elements or characters are present in a variable. When I do this, let's show you that. When I write print and when I write length, so this length function count the length of an variable. I want to count the length of idx variable, so it will provide the length of this idx variable, that it is telling that five elements have been present in the idx variable, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First element is red, second element is green, third element is yellow, fourth orange, fifth is black. So it is telling that five element we are storing in the idx variable, so its length have become 5. So let's see what is indexing. So in your lower classes in max subject, you have been studied what is natural number, whole number, what is integer, what is decimal value, and all. So in programming, we are going to use this concept. We are going to see some whole numbers. Whole number means whatever number start with 0, that is considered as a whole number. Suppose we are 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suppose if you are writing a number from 0, after 0 we are writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you are writing the number in this format, it will be considered as a whole number. So in programming also, if you are doing a counting, then here also this counting is starting with a whole number. That means first element will be considered as a 0. You can see here first element is red, so red index will be considered as a 0. Indexing is nothing but position of an element in a variable. So in idx it is a variable. In this variable, red position is 0 because it is a starting element present in the idx variable. So red is 0, second element it will be considered as 1 because 0 is red, green is 1, yellow is 2, orange is 3, black is 4. So let's do that. I will show you when I print that idx. Okay, so when I do indexing, this is called as indexing. What we are doing right now, we are doing that print idx, and we are using the square bracket. If you are putting 0, then it will provide the element which is present in the 0th position. When I run this, you can see that it will provide as red because red position is 0 here. So you can see that in the output in the terminal it is showing us red. If you are doing, suppose if you are doing that print idx, and if I am doing 5, so it will give us the element black. So idx, so sorry, yeah, because it is showing us error because here red is 0, green is 1, yellow's position is 2, orange position is 3, fourth position is black. So I have given it out of range. So 5, in the fifth position no element is exist, so that's why it have been give us error here. So it is showing that list is out of range, index is out of range. So if I give here 4, then it will execute properly, so we will get the element black. So I hope you understand this indexing concept, that if you are always storing an element, then it position, first position will be considered as 0, second position this will be considered as 1, third this will be considered as 2, this will be considered as 3, and this will be considered as 4. Okay, this position always start with 0, that is whole number in programming language. I hope you understand this indexing concept. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe and comment below. Please share this video to your friends.